Good evening, everyone. It is 6 p.m. Welcome to our November 1st, 2022 legislative meeting of York City Council. At this time, we will open it up to public comment for non-agenda items only. Any public comment? All right, hearing none, we will adjourn our public comment session and move on to our legislative agenda at 6:01 p.m. Calling the meeting to order. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Here.
Buckingham.
Here.
Rivera.
Here.
Washington.
Here.
Walker.
Here. And if you are able, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we will take action on previous meeting minutes from October 18th, 2022, which was our legislative meeting, and October 26th, 2022, our committee meeting. Council, any changes to those meeting minutes?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor of approving, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Those meeting minutes are approved. No proclamations, awards, or announcements. Our next legislative meeting for council will be held Tuesday, November 15th, here in council chambers at 6 p.m. Agenda items are due by 12 noon on November 9th. Moving on to prior committee referrals, bill number 54 remains in committee. And now we will move on to our legislative agenda. Up first, final passage of bills and resolutions.
That was bill number 56, which was introduced by Felicia Dennis at the October 18th meeting of council, amending the fiscal year 2022 budget for public works for the Bascule Gate Dam in the amount of $500,000 in ARPA funds, I'm sorry.
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the public? Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes, that is so ordered. Moving on to final passage of bill number 57.
Move to approve.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's bill number 57, which was introduced by Queen of Washington at the October 18th meeting of council, amending the 2022 budget for the permits department in the amount of $59,300 for 38 East South Street emergency demolition. There's been a motion.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the public? Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes, that is so ordered. Moving on to new business, introduction of bill number 58.
So introduced.
Bill number 58, introduced by Betsy Buckingham, a bill amending the 2022 budget for the Human Relations Commission in the amount of $1,500 for the Holiday Diversity Luncheon.
That's the introduction, so it will sit. Moving on to introduction of bill number 59.
So introduced.
Bill number 59, introduced by Queen of Washington, a bill amending the 2022 budget for the Bureau of Planning and Zoning for an agreement with C.S. Davidson for completion of the comp plan, for the completion of the York Comprehensive Plan in an amount of $40,000.
Another introduction, so that will sit until our next legislative meeting. Moving on to introduction of bill number 60.
So introduced.
Bill number 60, introduced by Queen of Washington, It's a bill amending the fiscal year 2022 budget for the Bureau of Permits and Inspection to fund the electronic plan review table to inspectors, a vehicle in the amount of $301,000.
That's an introduction, so we'll sit until our next legislative meeting.
I forgot the second part of that with $82,404.90 being needed for the remainder of fiscal year 2022.
Thank you. Moving on to items for consideration of consent agenda. All these items on our legislative agenda have been discussed in our committee meetings for the most part. Is there a motion to proceed with the consent agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, council, please review items 6, 7, and 8. If there are any items that you would like to pull, please share them with us. No items to pull. Is there a motion to approve items 6, 7, and 8?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council for items 6, 7, and 8?
No. None.
Any questions or comments from the public for items 6, 7, and 8? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
What is this for?
Items 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, are you voting on the agenda items?
Yes.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Sorry.
Dennis,
Yes.
Buckingham,
Yes.
Rivera,
Yes.
Washington,
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. That is so ordered.
Those ice skating injuries are coming back.
No requests for future meetings. Any comment from council? Any comment from the administration?
Yes, Madam President, Fire Chief Sleeger would like to make an announcement if that's allowed.
Absolutely. Chief. Yeah, no podium, so you actually have to go.
You got sign language. You got sign language.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I just
evening.
wanted to come and make a personal announcement. As you saw my email today, we got our ISO rating back. The ISO is a validation for the fire department as our scoring system on, how good we are. And for us to move up from a 3 to a 2 was phenomenal. We have never been a Class 2 department. And I'm extremely proud and pleased of where this department is with achieving that level. As Chief Buffington can attest to, we've been really close for a lot of years. We just never got over that hump, and the changes and things that we have made, we've been able now to push past that. And again, that's a reflection on the administration and council and everybody within the city that we're able to make this change and provide a service that we're expected to. So I'm very proud and pleased and that's why I wanted to come tonight and personally let you know how big of a deal this really is. So with that, thank you.
Thanks, Chief. And please extend our congratulations to the department, as well as our many thanks over the years for your flexibility, just even in negotiations when we get updates from administration. So please extend our gratitude. Any other administration comment?
I just want to say congratulations and thank you and your team for your hard work and your dedication. Definitely shows, and thank you for your leadership.
Thanks for your service.
Yes.
Jim can introduce her guest, special guest. Deputy Director. Deputy Special Guest here.
I appreciate council entertaining. My children are here as my new deputy directors in youth engagement. My son Charlie and my son Daniel are learning a civics lesson at the moment. So thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys for coming. All right, thank you all for attending. This meeting is adjourned.